Something we've only seen less than a handful of times since this franchise was born back in the 90s, and that's Jacksonville hosting in the playoffs as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Miami Dolphins and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Kickoff for Jacksonville.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium, watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
And the Dolphin first down. On first down, Hunt. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Pass complete to T. Higgins. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jaguars.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. John Ross, 33 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Hey! Gun. 41 Mike. It's a party now. 41's the Mike.
Now Newton on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Colin Saunders able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Right there, 54, right there.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Right there to 3. Block 54. Switch up.
They fake the give. Newton. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
36-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
I'm coming after you. Gun.
Now the rookie second-round pick. This is Cam Akers. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a fourth down.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. I think probably just trying to draw him off there. It didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll run. This is Hunt. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Hunt, the ball carrier.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
That was fine after some play action here, I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
23 yards on the play.
Miami.
First carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Nothing.
They go play action with Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Newton. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Newton now to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And now off to the races down the right side. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
For the extra point.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yards.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen them punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Gun. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Rip right. 41's coming. Great.
To throw again. Newton. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Complete.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
36-yard line.
Newton throwing again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He was making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 38, Newton. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Second and 10, Newton again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
That's complete right around the 8. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up second and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Now Newton. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll look to run with Akers.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Cam Akers
Taking it in. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
For Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
A gain of 17 yards. First down, Dolphins.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. They run with Hunt. And a little spin cycle, room to run now. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big run by Kareem Hunt, 45 yards on the ground.
45 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
We remind
you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's Hunt. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. This is Hunt. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Dolphins 27, Jaguars 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
41's the mic. 41's the mic. Gun. Watch the twist. Hey, 41's get it.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. Flushed out right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go right back to him for 20 and a 1st.
That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Check. you got? What you got, baby? Give me some. Give me some. What we got? Mike spot forward, Mike spot forward.
On first down, it's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Justin Jefferson, 28 yards. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. It changed name. How about your respect? Give them more than when I get expecting at the back. In fact, I know I sat down with my accountant and said I got good news and I got bad news.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Good. Great. Great. 54, right there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Campbell making the catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Mike 41. We got to wedge that up. Get ready. 20. Get ready. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. You're trash.
Throwing again. Newton flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third down and 10.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. The kick by Lambeau is good. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Newton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this. Back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain.
20.
On 2nd down now. Akers. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Watch tight. Tight ends right. Watch tight. Tight.
On 1st down, Newton to Jefferson on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Check 41. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up. No.
Newton. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Tight down. There you go. Hey, watch hands. Watch hands. Check 4. Check 20.
And that'll set him back 5. On 2nd down, here's Newton. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, you don't want to see me. Gun. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike. I got one.
Out of the gun, Newton. Catch made here by Campbell. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
4-yard line.
They fake the give. Newton gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam
Akers. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. A shotgun snap for Newton. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Here's Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Ball carrier.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it here with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Record. 52.
From his goal line here, Newton. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
You can't block me. Mike 52. Stop your running. Hey! Great.
Here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Mike 52. Hey, that's what I do. Hey! Right here, over there, right? 52.
To throw again, Newton. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. Akers hit, he coughs it up. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
By Miami.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Number
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jaguars 22.
They'll run again with Hunt. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They run again with Hunt. He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kareem Hunt saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick in.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Dolphins 34, Jaguars 22. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
20. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Squeeze, double. Hey, 4-1's mic. 4-1's mic.
From the gun, Newton eluding the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Right here, 41 mic. Don't get nervous.
Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Gun. 41 mic. I'm here all day.
Throwing again is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down. Newton throwing again. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
At the 4-yard line.
From the gun, Newton. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Newton. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Newton. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. DeMarcus Walker in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick 47. This one looks good as well. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 27. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
He'll have a 1st down past the 40. The 40. The 20. 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 72 yards, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
Yeah, it seems like they've been running uphill all game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing one-and-done scenario in these playoffs.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Well, no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Campbell making the catch. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. From the gun, Newton got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Paris Campbell there to make the grab. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When they moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Let's go. He's crashing. He's
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.